2. And hi, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Happy
Hi.
Thanksgiving Eve. This is our Thanksgiving edition, and we are here with you live. We are meeting in the powder room, and these are the cupcakes. We give it to you live, and we cut the cake. We don't sip the tea. We don't drink the tea. We don't drink that tea. We cut the cake, and what else do? We
We eat it
eat it
It
too.
too.
too. So
Yes.
Yes, we
welcome,
eat the
everyone.
cake too.
It's been a whole lot. We've been trying to do a lot of behind the scenes technology things going on, and we're working and getting everything together. But we're happy that you have joined us tonight. I'm sure you're all in your kitchens, clanking pots and pans and baking, and the house is smelling so great. And I'm actually looking at food over that I halfway cooked. I haven't even finished yet, but I have like a little laundry list of things that I am cooking tonight to get ready for tomorrow.
Awesome.
And we are thankful. Gracias. We're
Thankful.
grateful.
Yes.
And we have our
Yes.
cupcakes here, our co-host cupcakes here to join you. Who do we have here today?
Diane Wright here, your girl.
Hey,
Diane Wright,
Diane.
pleasure.
And who else do
Blessings
we
and
have with us
Thanksgiving.
today?
You have Marlene, the hip hop teacher. Hey.
Yes.
What?
And we are happy to be here with you on this Thanksgiving Eve. It is not brutally, but it's very chilly here in Florida. I mean, today it's been in the high 50s, low 60s. Can you believe it? I
Brutal.
mean,
Wow.
listen,
Get a little taste of Jersey, huh?
I was very happy. It was beautiful. It was a great day. It was just a great day to walk around, just to feel that nice chill. It was zero precipitation, no rain in the air. So it was great. It was really great. We have a lot to talk with you about today. But again, this show today is all about gratitude and being thankful. I mean, so many things are going on in the world today. I mean, we can go on and on. There are a lot of topics. We wanted to keep it light in lieu of a lot of things that have been happening. We didn't really want to go that deep today with a lot of negative and just horrible news. We wanted to really try to keep everything upbeat. But we must discuss the Ahmad Arbery verdict. And again, I'm sure his parents are very thankful and grateful. However, they have lost a son who's not coming back. But again, justice was served. Marlene, how do you feel about that today?
I'm so happy for the verdicts. I'm so happy that those men will be held accountable for their crime. As you say, Ahmad is not coming back. So the mom has a hole in her heart forever.
Yes.
I'm just very thankful. Not happy because it shouldn't have happened. I'm thankful that there was some accountability this time.
Exactly. Bushwick,
Well,
Georgia. We're happy to see Reverend Al Sharpton out there, Jesse Jackson out there. All of the ministers came together and they stood as a united front every day in support of the Ahmaud Arbery family, which I was happy to see that because they were very, very loud in their voices and their presence was even stronger.
Absolutely, just the presence part, just the presence. Because I think it was last week where
Mhm.
someone stated something about, please, I don't want to see another black pastor in
I
the
heard that
audience.
too.
And brother Jesse Jackson, although he hasn't been feeling well lately, he
Right.
showed up. And I was so happy to see him. That old school militancy, not feeling his best, dealing with health issues. But when
Right.
that came, he came, he showed up. And I was like, wonderful, Jesse, wonderful. So that was good.
Absolutely. I know, Diane, you said you have relatives in the Atlanta area, the
yes, I
Bushwick
do.
area.
Yes, I do.
Were they aware, like, were they involved at the courthouse or anything
Well,
during this trial?
some of them were, and like I said, just me thinking, if, because I have a son. I got two sons actually, and just
Mm-hmm.
thinking like that, I love the way his mother handled and addressed her son when she was talking about him, even though she's going through pain, her
Right.
humbleness, even talking about the situation. I have to really give her a big ups because she was very, very graceful when it came to the whole thing down to the bitter end, and she spoke very highly of her son like
Yes,
a
you
mother
did.
should. in spite of everything else, and what, dealing with these people and seeing them in court and just going through that emotional, of losing the son. It was just
Yes,
amazing. So yes,
it
my
was.
family were in support, of that, decision, and very happy about it, to be honest with you, because it was
Absolutely.
something. She'll never
You
get
know,
him
they
back.
Yeah, they were found guilty on practically one of the gentlemen, I think that was Timothy, who was found guilty on all 9 counts. The other two,
Yeah.
they didn't get all
Mhm.
9. There were a few that were actually they didn't get
Mhm.
served for, but there were, the majority of the counts all the way through, and the least
Right.
amount of time they're going to get is life. The least amount
And
of
they
time
deserve it.
they're
They
going to get,
deserve
the
it.
least amount. Now this is
They deserve
factual.
it.
The least amount of time they're going to get is life. So we're waiting to hear the sentencing. But again, I
Mhm.
think this says a lot, and right now within the
Oh, it
world,
speaks
the
volume.
judicial system, and I'm just very happy that that the attorneys were phenomenal on the Arbery team, and it was
Very
the final
sensational.
closing statement. I watched it yesterday and bits and pieces, and she was dynamic. I mean, it's on the money
Yeah.
with everything. I don't recall her name. If anyone can put that in the chat, but she defended that family and Ahmad Arbery to the T so eloquently,
Great,
and
great.
I was very happy about that, and with all the evidence, like it was just like the evidence, like just so many on so many counts. She talked about how they tried to paint a picture of the guys being
Like a squatter. Like,
defendants being like great people. They're just great guys. She's like, forget about the person they are. Let's focus on what they did. And then she just honed in on it, and it was just like a slam dunk. But
Good.
yeah, so we wanted to make sure that we talked about that today because that was breaking news, and we were going to hold off on that until Sunday. But because the news hit today, the verdict hit today, we had to talk about it. We want everyone to know that we are watching the news. We want to keep you informed. A lot
Oh
of people don't
yes.
watch the news.
yes.
A lot of people don't. So we figured, and we know that this is a forum to catch it on Sundays and Wednesdays, and you're going to get something that's going on in the world today that you may not have heard about or you might not be up on. So that's why we're here. That's why we're here. So again,
Yes. Cupcakes.
let's just say a prayer for Ahmad Arbery, rest in peace.
Yes. Rest in peace.
And again,
Absolutely.
into his family.
Definitely.
Definitely. So, anybody else want to talk about anything? Oh, we have a lot of our chat viewers coming in. I see Apple Crescent. Someone named Donald Trump. Donald Trump is here, and Donald Trump is saying guilty with a fist pump, a heart, a big up sign, raise the roof and everything. Thank you, Donald Trump, for joining us. Or Donald Trump, I should say. It's not Donald Trump. It's Donald Trump. Thank
Donald
you
Trump.
for coming in. China Black, thank you for coming in. Louise, all thumbs up. We see you, girl. We were looking for you last over the past weekend. We were out in the Central Florida area at the Florida Classics college football game. And Louise, we were trying to reach out to you. We were going to give you a shout and stop by or just meet you somewhere. So maybe we'll try to get you on the next trip up to Orlando. Wow, let's see. I saw some other people. Who else do we see out here in the chat? China Black. Okay, who do we have here? Regina Watson. Regina Watson, neighbor. You guys look amazing. Is that Gina? Are you in Michigan right now, Gina? Is that Gina? My neighbor Gina? Okay. Looks like you in that profile picture there. But happy Thanksgiving. Glad you made it to your family safely. Angela Silver. Welcome to the show. Good seeing you. Happy Thanksgiving. You guys, you see Ladora McCall. Where are you calling from, or where are you chatting from, Ladora? Your name looks pretty new. I haven't seen you. And again, we want to shout out to all the Tommy Cats, all the
Yes.
Hey,
cupcakes,
Tommy Cats.
all
Yes.
the
Tommy
cupcakes.
Cats.
As you can see, we have our Thanksgiving cupcakes in the logo because
Yes.
it's all about the cupcakes with our show. And again, we are here celebrating and being grateful and showing gratitude during this time of ups and downs, and reflecting on the past and reflecting on the future, thinking about positive things that are happening, that are getting ready to come amongst all of us. Um,
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had a little discussion in our production meeting, the cupcakes, and we were just discussing the five most friendliest states. Now I know on the Tommy Williams show, he talked about the friendly states, what states that you thought were friendly, but we came up with our top five. So we want to just talk about, being friendly again, showing gratitude, thanks. Not too many people show a lot of gratitude. A lot of people, they're very bitter, with bad spirits. And we want you to come and join us because our platform is about positive vibes. Women specifically. We love our guys. We do have honorary cupcakes that come in and join us.
Yes.
But this is about empowering women and, women coming together who have different assets, who have different talents. And we were doing a lot of things outside of the show that we want to share with you that are going on today, especially during the holidays. And Marlene will go in a little bit about what she's been doing in the community just recently. But we want to go back into the five most friendliest states. And I came up with my top five.
Okay, what is it? What is it?
We already know the first one,
No, I don't.
My first most friendly state is Virginia. I love Virginia.
Wow.
That's where my mom's from, my grandparents, my grandmother, just my side of the family. We are from Virginia. I went to college in Virginia. That's like my second home. And it's my home away from home. And being that, just spending summers and holidays sitting on the porch of my grandparents' house, it's just like the town is small. Practically everybody's related, it seems like, or pretty much are. But just growing up and just being on the porch and just everybody just speaking and saying hi. You don't get that a lot of times. I can sit outside right here where I am and people, people might walk by and, like, hey, turn the other way, keep going. It just depends on your geographical location. And that's why Virginia is my number one most friendliest state. My number two is New Jersey.
Okay, all right.
I'm a Jersey girl, born and raised. And you know what? It's all love. Jersey folks come together through music, through culture, and just through our passion of just getting along with one another. I just felt like, I felt like when I wrote this list that reflecting on just my upbringing and just neighbors, friends, school, growing up, it was just a friendly state. It's a friendly state. You come to Jersey, don't mess with New Jerseyans now. Don't mess with us. You know what I'm saying? You don't mess with us. But we are a friendly state. So that's my number two. My number three state is Maryland, or Maryland, as a lot of people call it, Maryland. But Maryland, I love Maryland. That's the state where when I was younger, I said I always wanted to move to Maryland and settle down in Maryland. I just found that, I do have family in Maryland as well. But a lot of people that I went to college with are from Maryland. And I just thought they were just the most friendly people, had it going on. Everybody was laid back, very upwardly mobile. And I just love riding through the state of Maryland, stopping at the Maryland House. If you guys know about the Maryland House. Just a friendly state. I love the state of Maryland. That's my number three. My number four, it had to go like duo. North Carolina and South Carolina. That's one to me.
Okay.
Carolina.
The Carolina.
I love my Carolinas. Shout out to the Blue and everyone. I have relatives again from North and South Carolina. And again, just people that I've met throughout life who are from the Carolinas, North and South, are very friendly people.
All right.
My last number five on my list is
I know.
State of Arizona. Yes, it is Arizona. Why? Because I was actually on a leadership retreat for about 2 weeks. I was in Tucson. And everyone that I encountered, I went out into the city, went to the nail salon, the hair salon, everywhere. It was just very, very welcoming. Just very welcoming, laid back. It's a desert, it's a desert state. It's a dry state. It was very hot because I was there during the summer.
I'm shocked.
But it was just a wonderful, friendly state. And actually, believe it or not, prior to moving to Florida, we were going to move to Arizona. We were going to move to Tucson. So Florida beat us out like by this much. But we were going to move to Tucson, Arizona. So shout out to Arizona. So if you're from Arizona, it's all love. So those are my top five states.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right. So Marlene, you're up.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that our lists are going to be similar. I don't know. I just have a feeling, and we did not discuss this beforehand.
Right.
Number one, my favorite, the most friendliest state for me is New York. New
Wow.
York. Yeah, 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 yeah. BX stand ups.
Woo!
I was born in Brooklyn. New York is a beautiful
It is.
state,
It is.
upstate and downstate. I rep downstate. Folks are friendly. Um, Love, family. Growing up in the Bronx, the two buildings that we lived in when I was young, lived in 305,
Okay.
East 166th Street. Later on, 31 Mile Hope Place. Shout out to the Parnells. That building, we were family. New
Okay.
York, New Yorkers. Woo.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
We're gonna
Number
put
two.
New York, the
Number
Big
two.
Apple.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Number two, New Jersey. New Jersey, very friendly state. I've met beautiful people in New Jersey. You, Diane, we haven't met,
Aw.
but Diane, my sister Cupcake. And
Yes.
just living here throughout my adult life, I've been able to sustain
Mm-hmm.
keyword some friendships with folks over
Sure.
the years, you know. And I could go on and on and on, but I won't. My third state, ha ha ha, Virginia.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have some cousins in Virginia. I have roots in Virginia. My grandmother was born in Norfolk, Virginia,
Okay.
specifically Tidystown. And shout out to
Amazing.
Norfolk, Booker T. Washington High School. And
Yes.
Virginia, just very friendly people. Fourth would be Georgia. You know, a
Okay.
lot of folks from New York area that I know have settled in Georgia, and
Mm-hmm.
I have family in Georgia, and just uh, friendly people. Last and certainly not least, oh Miss
Okay.
Davis, oh Miss Davis, oh Miss Davis. I don't want to. I said New York, New Jersey, Virginia, Georgia. And I'm going to say Florida because it's the home of Disney World. I don't know
Yes.
Disney. Yeah, I don't know many folks there, but I'm just going to say Florida, the most
Okay.
friendliest place on earth. Thanks for the
Okay.
house.
Very all right, Marlene. Excellent. We love
Yeah.
that. We love that. Now it's up to Diane. You're on.
All right, so I'm gonna go just in order. We're gonna start with Mexico because I spent a couple of years there, going back to back in Acapulco, and I love
Nice.
it for the beautiful horizons of it, the air, the desert look,
Mm-hmm.
all the nice club spots and the experience. I experience every year of going there to the film festival and the shopping and getting to know the people, like just learning a little bit of the language, not too much, but and I used to like the games they used to play to beg for money. It'll be like a mother and daughter, then it'll be a cousin. They all look alike. And you'd be like feeling like you're giving the same one money, but they'd be on different blocks. You'd be like, no. But anyway, that. And then New York, of course, the city. I love it for its theatrical magic because I love acting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's just an incredible, place where you feel, excited. The tall buildings, all the spectacular places before the World Trade Center. I used to love going over there to the towers, and it was just like amazing experience.
Yeah.
And then we got Atlanta, of course, Black Caucus, mixture of suburban, country, city, Black Hollywood. You got Mr. Tyler Perry there doing
Okay.
it up with his melting pot strong. And of course, back to the heart of it, where I'm at now, New Jersey. I like it because it's very becoming of me when it comes to the culture, house music, poetry, jazz,
Yes.
a little bit of this, that. I could just feel myself free, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where I learned basically most of my talent in New Jersey. And then we got Florida. Florida is beautiful. Okay. And then Florida, what I like about Florida is that it's hot. It's just like amazing weather. and it feels
Yes.
good. Like, and it's just a beautiful setting, and it's like it's always kind of like you feel like you're in Jamaica when you're in Florida. You feel like you're in a few other places when you're in Florida. You're just not in Florida. You get, and then it's like I said, and the people there, and people basically every the states I named have been beautiful, but I really like Florida, so that's it.
Nice.
Nice,
Thank
great.
Well, I'm in Florida, so you
you.
guys know what to do.
Yes, 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 yes,
Yes.
yes.
Come on down. Come on down. Yeah.
Just don't
I
ask me
mean,
to make cupcakes because I don't bake.
yes, we'll make all your cupcakes.
Somebody got
You
to
know,
teach me
I'll add
something.
Florida as a little plus on my list. That'll be like
We'll
my
buy
added
some
on,
cupcakes.
you know. But again, yeah, all for all the reasons. But I'm glad we have our top five. There you go, everyone. Our top five most friendliest states in the United States of America, in our opinions.
Yes,
In
yes.
our
So
opinion.
hopefully you can weigh in the chat and give us your number one most friendliest state. We'll take your number one most friendliest state in the chat. We want to say shout out to Tommy Williams out there. He's coming in on the check-in. Thank you for joining the cupcakes and happy Thanksgiving.
Hey,
You'll be having all
Tommy.
this food really soon. Mm-hmm. So what's on your menu, ladies, for Thanksgiving?
I was
What's
just
on?
about to ask you. I was just about to ask you.
You're the
So
cook.
you start first.
I am. I will take that. Yes. Well, you know, I started brining my turkey this morning, and I actually posted it, and it's still brining. And once we actually get close out the show and get off of our live for today, I'm gonna start seasoning it, and I'm gonna prep it to put in the oven, probably at about maybe 12 midnight, and let it cook through the night. Well, actually 4 to 5 hours, and I'll be up,
Mhm.
periodically. I have my mac and cheese prepped right now. I have
Oh.
my, homemade candied yams. I peeled them, boiled them. They're sitting there. I'm looking at them right now. I'm using 5 cheeses this year with my mac and cheese. I'm going with Swiss mozzarella, extra sharp, Monterey Jack, and what's my other one there? Gouda. So using that mix for macaroni and cheese, and
Wow.
I'm gonna do a homemade stuffing as I always do. I'm
Awesome.
I'm gonna use vegetarian cornbread to add in.
Wow.
Like, so you bake the cornbread, as you know, and that's a part of like the crumbling of your stuffing. So I found vegetarian Jiffy. So that's the key. That's a little secret there. Once you
Oh,
finish, yeah,
wow.
you bake
They
it and then you
do.
crumble it and then
Okay.
you mix it in. So I found the vegetarian Jiffy. I didn't even know it even existed.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have
Okay.
a collard cabbage mix that I'm gonna put on the crock pot.
Oh, yeah, I
And
like that too.
yeah, and I
I like
bought
that
some,
mix.
my all my ingredients, I should say, for my sweet potato pie, because that is pie. And I wanted to go around because that I wanted to talk about desserts as we move off topic. But that's my menu here um for tomorrow. So
Okay.
that's what's going on over here. I got Hawaiian rolls. I didn't do any homemade rolls this year.
They're
But Hawaiian
delicious. I
rolls,
love
they're
Hawaiian
delicious.
rolls.
They certainly are.
That's my
They are.
go-to. And
Mm.
that's it. And a roll of cranberry sauce, a can. I use a roll, not the gel. And a lot of people debate that. That's up in the air. The roll, gel can, or the little jellies. So
Oh,
what is going
okay.
on with you, Marlene? What are you going to be doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm
And
going to be right here in my home.
nice.
It's going to be
Same
really
here.
quiet. I was expecting company, but due to this big C, this COVID thing,
Yeah.
they're not able to make it here. So
Okay.
this is the first year I'm not really cooking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually not going to have turkey. I'm going to have chicken.
Okay.
But chicken and stuffing, almost similar to yours, cabbage. What have I started? Let me tell the truth. Nothing.
Don't feel bad. I just get excited. So don't,
Well, the chicken
Yeah,
is
Marlene.
out. The chicken is out. I will season it. I will season it before I go to bed, and then
right.
tomorrow I will, I'll put it in the oven and I'll eat it.
Right.
Cranberry sauce, macaroni and
Now,
cheese.
let me ask you real quick. Do you use
Yes,
a can? Do you make your
can,
own? Use a can.
can,
So you have
Marley.
the cylinder can.
Yes, ma'am.
Some
Yes.
people have it's in the can, but it's gel. It's like the jelly, the gelled. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Where you can
cylinder
spread
can.
it. 'Cause
Mm,
a lot
I
of
don't
people don't like a lot of people don't like it in the in the gel roll. I do. I like to slice it.
I do too.
That's a big debate. You know what I'm saying? It's really big. Diane, which kind of cranberry sauce do you like?
I like
The jelly spread?
oceans. Yeah, the ocean spray in the can one.
That's what I have.
Yeah,
That's what I
and the
have.
jelly. Yeah, jelly.
Okay. So you like it
And I
when you
put it in the
when you shake it
refrigerator
out?
first, and I
Uh,
put it in the can in the refrigerator first, and then I take it out and I cut it. Great, I love it.
yes. Take that molding out and shake it out and put it on the plate and
That's the
slice it.
best thing. That's the best
That's
thing.
it, hands
You
down.
don't have
Absolutely.
cranberry sauce, I'm not coming to your house. So,
Exactly.
Knock, knock, knock. I'm
knock,
already
knock,
You
there.
knock.
need
I'm
the
not.
cranberry
Like
sauce.
you
I
can be
will
like, I got wine. I don't care.
exact. So what are you going to be doing for Thanksgiving, Diane?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go to my nephew Ronald's house,
Okay.
Rajon Barno, and I'm gonna enjoy because it's just me. So if I do that, I'll cook too much food because my son's going here, my other son's going
Yeah.
there. But one thing about my nephew, he cooks. He does a really great job, and he's
Ooh.
inviting a few of the other family people that I haven't seen over. So it's gonna be pretty good. But what I would do if I was home, I would cook Cornish hen because I don't want turkey, and I would make stuffing, and I would
Mm,
make of course the macaroni and cheese. And
yes.
me, because I like greens, but I like to take my time. I would just go ahead and do string beans and just do them
Okay.
up, and then leave it like that. That'll just be a little comfort for me.
Love
And my
it.
stuffing, of course. Yeah,
Yes.
and that's it. My
We're
cranberry
gonna we're
sauce.
gonna do something in the future with some cooking, and we're gonna bring that into the show. So that's you guys in the chat room.
You
That's
ever had
something
Cornish hen, Marlene?
Yes, I love it.
I
You?
love
What
it
about you,
too.
Renita? You ever
I
had
love
it?
it. Absolutely.
Oh, awesome.
Stuff
Good,
it. You can
good.
put that stuffing in. It's
Ooh,
delicious. It
yes.
really. I love Cornishins.
And it's not all that clean. It doesn't take that much work. It's just
That's
like
true. That is true. The turkey, it's a lot because you got to get underneath the skin, clean it, season
yes,
it
it's a
underneath.
lot
It
of work.
takes a while. It takes a while. Like I said, Christmas, I'm not cooking anything. I'm Christmas, nothing. We'll go out to a restaurant, find somewhere to go. I am not cooking anything for Christmas.
I
Sorry.
understand that.
And New Year's, I will do something because we do host our New Year's Day dinner. If we don't have a lot of guests come over, one or two, maybe, we
Okay.
have the outdoors. We can eat outside, keep everything wide
Okay.
open.
Oh,
But
that's
I like
nice.
to do a New Year's Day with my black eyed peas, of course, for good luck, and the greens for financial gain. And you have to
Right.
have a man come
That's
to your front
awesome.
door first. That has to be the
Yes.
first
You
person that
know
comes
about
to your
that
door.
too?
That's tradition.
It
What happened?
certainly
What you
is.
mean? What
Yeah.
about the man that comes to the
You
front
have to
door?
Yes.
have a man come to
Yes.
your door first. Do not have a female come to your door first.
Absolutely.
It
Oh
just
Oh
wow.
wow, Renita, I'm shocked. Same thing, same family tradition.
yes, it just brings ultimately, fullness and love and joy within your whole year for the upcoming year. So for
Yes.
2022.
I know the black eyed peas. That's definitely good. Yeah, and
Yes.
then now
So
that. Okay, awesome.
yes, so definitely do that. I want to shout out to my cousin Tammy Green, however, because I
Hi,
told you like
Tammy.
normally
Shout out.
traditionally my family I have a very big family on my mother's side in Virginia, and our tradition really was to go to our grandparents' house ever since I could remember. So that's really what we did. If we have boyfriends, we bring them to the house. Tommy, he can't. I met him. We brought him to that. Like that's the tradition. Everybody just comes together, to the
Beautiful. Yeah, I know what
grandparents'
you
house
mean.
for Thanksgiving. I don't care who it is. So my cousins kind of, they're continuing a tradition. My cousin who lives in Virginia, she's in Richmond. So she's like, Renita, she calls me up last Saturday. I'm having Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, oh my gosh, Tammy. I was like, you call me, like, send me an invite like a month earlier. Well, I just decided to do it. I said, I'm in Florida. I'm not going to forget it. I'm just going to have it down here. I'm not coming up. So everyone's going to be there tomorrow, and we'll probably do a FaceTime. And they always call me or FaceTime me since I'm in Florida. If I was in New
Okay.
Jersey, I'll get right on the road immediately and just take a 5-hour
Oh,
drive. You know how Virginia's not that far from Jersey. Florida,
no, it's
Right.
that's
not.
like a good 14
I used
hours.
to live in West Virginia, but it was
I'm
nice.
not
A
doing
little
it.
different though, but
So shout out to my family in Virginia, and I'll be missing you guys tomorrow because otherwise we would be there. But yeah, so
Well,
that's what I
thank God
want.
for Zoom.
Thank God for Zoom, FaceTime, but
Yeah.
definitely Zoom because
Zoom.
Zoom.
Yes,
That
definitely.
was especially last year. I mean, how many did you guys Zoom last year for any holidays with your
We
Yes,
family?
we
did.
did.
I
We did for
did.
baby showers and everything, just about.
Exactly. My little sister's
Mm.
baby shower, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. I think we Zoomed really all, and
Baby
everybody started getting into
reveal,
like the monthly family Zoom things.
engagements.
everything, right? It was
Zoom,
that
zoom,
was
zoom.
Zoom.
We
Everybody
were
was
zoomed
zoomed out.
out.
You were zoomed out. You're like, no, I don't want to get on another Zoom. It was
I'm
making
telling you.
you at
Well, to
first you were
prepare some people for interviews on Zoom, I guess.
exactly, but people are so used to it now. People were tired of it, but now we're
Okay.
used to it.
Get
People
Yeah.
comfortable.
and a lot of people rather, because it's almost like remote working. Like a lot of people got used to working remotely where they're like, I don't want to go back into an office. And some companies, they've actually just deleted, closed down offices completely, saved money, and everybody works remotely from home. That's it. Like that's just, a lot of companies, that's like the thing. I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
Horizon, Blue Cross and Blue Shield is bringing their employees back January 1st and making sure that everybody is a vaccine. It's
yeah.
mandated for the company, and if you don't, you lose your job. And
Wow.
that's something
Wow.
that's really going to be a lot of people lost because a lot of people don't believe in that, and they already, like I said, that was something when I heard that because that's a lot of people. I used to work there for 12 years, so I know.
Wow.
Wow, it was
I could
crazy. So.
imagine the mandate. I mean,
Mhm.
the educational school system districts are a little different. We're in person now, of course, and some school districts are still remote around some a couple of smaller districts throughout the country, but certain ones, majority are in person, as we know. And you're now they're strongly recommending that you wear protective masks, but it's not mandatory. So going back on Monday, specifically in Florida, in Broward County for sure, I know that is something that is definitely happening. So it's like you can't tell a student, nope, you got to put that mask on. You have to just, however they come, that's it. So that's what's
Oh,
going on.
wow. Wait, they will not, you do not have to wear a mask.
No,
Right. Yeah.
they're strongly recommending that you do. However, you
Mm-hmm.
have a choice. You have an option, and you cannot tell a child, one of the scholars, to please put on a mask. You can't do that anymore. Or here, I have an extra mask.
Wow. I
No, you
understand. Some
cannot do that
people,
because the parents, they
because
might,
parents haven't, they raised the fit about it. That's why they
exactly.
said.
But
So
that's a
But they
mandate.
work.
I'm sorry, Diane.
No, you're right. Go ahead. You same thing. I was gonna say.
That's a mandate that I think I know I can get behind. I do get behind that mandate because
okay.
it's not as if you're putting anything into your body. The other mandates, as regards to shots, I understand that. I don't particularly go for that, but to wear a mask, yes, it's mandated. It will stop it will halt the spread of coronavirus, help to halt the spread. I don't understand that.
How about
Not,
in New Jersey or in specifically certain districts? How are they doing that? Are
Well, it's
they
all state and federal. Same thing. State and
state and
federal.
federal? It's totally mandated. You must wear a mask.
Yeah. Even
yeah,
for
in
the
my school, yes, you
DPW
must
jobs,
wear
all down,
masks.
up down to that, because you're
Wow.
still coming in contact with people. FedEx, all them company, all those companies.
Yeah.
So pretty much, and then with the president putting money into the infrastructure, there's going to be other opportunities.
Absolutely.
So it is going to be a good job
Yeah.
market within the next 5 to years.
Yeah,
It should
definitely
be.
with the infrastructure. Yeah, I'm glad you
Mhm.
pointed that out, Dan, because that's something that was strongly pushed through
Yeah,
the entire cabinet, and
exactly.
it's passed and it's on and it's
It
going to
was overdue before the other people left out, but it's just that it got done, and it's
well,
not
it was
too
put on the
late.
back burner. You know what I mean,
Yeah,
for other
right.
military reasons and weapons and all of that stuff. But
Of
the thing
course.
about it is that I'm glad that was pushed. I'm glad that we're also lowering the gas prices. Finally, they're going to be coming down. Yes, did you hear that
Hallelujah!
today? I
Now I
mean,
can get some friends back to want the rides for free.
I was spending almost $60,
That's a joke.
$60 to fill up my tank.
Ooh, that's
$60.
Girl, I can
insane.
imagine. I can
Last year I was
imagine.
spending maybe 30.
Yeah,
This
because
time,
$10
this
wasn't
time.
taking me but around the corner a few times.
So
And I got a
let's
6-cylinder.
yeah. Well, you take more gas. I have a 4, if I'm not mistaken. But needless to say, is that it was $30 this time last year. Now it's 60. But
That's
luckily,
insane.
Biden, he pushed to pass that rule that the gas prices will be coming down.
Good.
Slow down, slow
Yes,
down.
yes. So we
More
have a lot of
lipstick
people
money.
traveling. So we want to wish everyone who's traveling in the
Yes.
sunny
Safe
skies
travels.
and
Be safe.
any type of any public transportation. Excuse me, trains, planes, automobiles, that you get to your destination safely, and you have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Yes,
I'm thankful
absolutely.
for a lot of things. I mean, I'm thankful for family. I'm thankful for being here, you know,
Yes.
Right.
working on health and having, health, on my side. Knock on wood,
Mm-hmm.
praise. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
God, keep doing what I'm doing, drinking plenty of water.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's the
that's the
key.
key.
Hey, don't sleep on that. And just again, just trying to keep myself active. I'm just thankful, for the family that I
Well,
have around
four
me
of these
that's
bottles a day
supporting
make
me.
a what? Four of these bottles a day equals a
Yes, you
Oh,
gallon.
heard
great,
that.
Diane.
So four of these, you don't have, and it doesn't take much.
Marlene, what are you thankful for? We're going to talk about gratitude and what we're thankful for.
I'm thankful for my health.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful for my family so much. I'm
Yes.
thankful for my job. I'm thankful for just about everything. And prior to COVID-19, I'm thankful for the little things.
Right.
I'm thankful for this blouse that I have on. I'm thankful for the little things. I'm driving to work and I'm like, maybe it's like I want to stay home. It was cold. I don't want to get out to work. Well, listen, I'm thankful I have some place to go to, and I
Mm-hmm.
have a reliable vehicle to take me there. I'm thankful for you, Vanita. I really,
Oh,
really am.
that's
I'm thankful
sweet.
to be here. I'm thankful to be here, to be a member of the Cupcakes. I'm thankful
Oh,
for the little
Mhm.
things. I'm thankful to have met you, Diane. Although
Thank you.
virtually, I'm
Mm-hmm.
thankful to be in my right mind.
yes.
Right.
I'm thankful for my children. I'm
Mm,
thankful for just life.
nice.
I'm just thankful for life.
Very good. Diane?
I am thankful for the opportunity to see every day and just to be in a humble spirit and just to be positive and the interactions with people to keep them on a positive level as well,
Sure.
and know that everybody's fighting a battle and I'm no, different from no one else, but
That's right.
I hold myself in a way that I get respect, and if I get disrespect, then I'm going to back up and go the other way,
Right.
because then I know that somebody's just not dealing with a full deck. So,
Absolutely.
I just want to be grateful for the fact that I haven't had COVID, knock on wood, thank God.
Yes.
And
Yes,
even
be
though I
thankful of
did
that.
take the shot, I took a chance, but I still did what I had to do, and I'm grateful for it, and I'll do it again to save my life because I've seen too many go. And I'm
Yes.
grateful again for you guys too, the opportunity. And then, like I said, each day I want people to know that you just have to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and everything else will work itself out.
There you
And believe
go.
in God and have faith. And I'm thankful to be able to say, that I can still being positive and encourage people every day. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I'm
Mhm.
glad our voices matter, and I'm glad, people are hearing us. Everyone in the chat room, again, thank you for joining us. And I hope you are taking everything in. Hi, T Mac. Susan Thomas, how are you? Where are you chatting from? Thank you for the comment. We appreciate you. Luis, again, thank you. You guys see any of the comments? I'm going to probably put, I like cranberry gel roll. She's on the gel roll team. Thank you. And again, gratitude. When we
Yeah, and I don't worry about what I don't have. I just make the best of what I do have because being coming from a big family, you
Mhm.
used to sharing anyway.
Yes,
So it's really like you just never learn to be selfish, but you can, but you don't have to be. And I just choose not to be because I'd
that's
rather
right.
share, and that's a good thing. So
Just remember
everybody,
you're not alone.
right?
You're never alone. I mean,
Exactly.
there's always someone you can call, that you can talk to, someone you can even confide in. And that's
Hmm.
what I always, want to keep in mind. I want everyone to know that I check myself, and I always keep that in perspective, that you
Right.
are never alone, Renita.
Right.
Because again,
Exactly.
you have support systems, and it's important to have
Exactly.
a support system, virtually
Definitely.
where we are right now. You guys can reach out to us, if you want to contact us, you can, and we'll put that information in the chat,
And
email.
if you're too embarrassed to talk, get a piece of paper and write down your thoughts. And let it
Absolutely,
go.
journal.
And then you'll be able to, deal with things. And then you'll be able to talk to people and communicate when you get the opportunity. That's just
Absolutely.
backup. Because some people be like,
Diane, it's
well, no one's available.
something you said in our last show. You said protect your energy.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
protect
know,
your energy,
Yes.
protect,
definitely.
and I went in, I went into my workplace and I thought about it. I said, Renee, you have
Hmm.
to protect your energy,
You
because,
do.
the parameters, you look around,
Right.
you want to, of course you're a team player, but you have to protect your energy because it
Right.
can be sliced, it can be infiltrated. And you
Right.
don't want that to happen. And your energy is very precious.
It
And it's
is.
something
Yes.
that you own, and it's something that, people try to suck from you,
Right. And
but
you
you
have to be
can't
willing to shut it
allow it
down
to.
when it's needed as well to put a barrier over you. A circle
Sure.
of protection, we call it in a spiritual form. Put that
Mm.
circle of protection over you and then block it,
And
block
day
the
to
negative
day,
energy,
just walking
you
throughout
know.
life, just walking throughout life,
Exactly. But that
protect your
is true,
energy.
Renita. That is true.
And I
Have to
really,
protect it.
that stayed in my mind. You put a stain in my mind with that, and I kept that with me ever since you
Awesome.
mentioned it on our last show. So I
It's going to
thank you
save you
for
from
that.
a stroke, and a heart
Yeah,
attack.
yeah,
It
it
really
absolutely
is,
will.
you know.
And it's,
Absolutely. Yeah, we can't always control what happens to us, but we can
Hmm.
control our response to it.
right.
Exactly.
So I feel that's also protecting your energy, because
That
I'm
is
not going to
definitely
let
true.
myself zoom, zoom, zoom because of such and such and such and such. I'm
Yeah,
going to strive to remain at peace, you
absolutely.
know?
Just within your day to day, wherever you are throughout your day. And I just
Right.
use specifics, but just wherever you may be, just grocery store, the mall, the
Mhm.
7-Eleven.
How they say the wrong type of drama causes trauma? You ever be cussing somebody out and you
I
trip and
hadn't
hit their
heard that.
toe,
That's about
you hit their
right.
toe, or you trip
Yes.
on your own self when you're being evil and mean. Like why? So it's not good to do that. So we definitely want to channel that energy and let it out. Woosah, how they say, breathe in through
Yeah,
your nose, out through your mouth. It helps
absolutely.
your blood pressure too. Helps lower your blood pressure. It helps get you going. Just to breathe. And let it go
It
because
is all about the
it's
breathing.
just how we say unattached things that we need to try to attach, and it ain't no need to be attached. Just let it go and let it attach itself.
Let it go, let it
We need
Let
to
flow.
it
stop trying
go
to
and let it
fight
live.
everything. Like we trying to fight gravity and shit.
Yes.
We trying to fight the air.
Don't fight it. Just let
Like
it
no,
come to
ain't no
you and
upgrade.
ease out.
So, yeah,
Exactly. I love it. I absolutely
gotta
love it. We were going
conserve.
to have a full segment and show on breathing, meditating, and just
Definitely,
spirituality and how it can help your life within, different types of situation.
definitely,
We're going to work
definitely.
on that. Everyone who's watching the show again, everyone, thank you for watching our show. Thank
Thank
you.
Yes,
you.
Thank you. We are thankful for you for tuning in. And
absolutely.
we would like to make sure that we are reaching you and that you're getting something from our platform. That's what it's all about: gathering information, having takeaways, and providing something positive for you to hold on to, something that can stay in your brain. And that's something that you can
Exactly.
take with you and apply in your everyday life. And I just feel like this helps me. Like, this is therapy for me.
Yeah,
And
because sometimes I wish I could take back all them unnecessary arguments over stupid stuff. I'll be like, wait a minute.
exactly.
But you
Exactly. And it's good
can't. I
that
mean,
we
you
can
just
get
have
this
to
back
know
on the good one.
now in your stage of growth and development and
Mhm.
maturity that you let go of unnecessary emotions. We
Yes,
do have them.
absolutely. So we are just really, excited. We'll be back here, everyone, on Sunday.
Hmm.
And, with some exciting news, hot topics. And, we do have people that come in and email us. You can email me at Renita_Williams at yahoo.com.
Yes.
Okay. I'll put that in the chat. I did have another Gmail, but I'll just let you guys can email me on that one. And let's see, Marlene, I have your email as well. I don't know if you will want anyone to use that email, but
Sure, you
that's
put it
okay.
up.
And Diane, I have your email.
Yes, you can use
I'll
my
put
email.
those in. As I'm typing those in, you guys can just look at some comments and respond. I see China
Okay.
Black. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm going to type everyone's email in it right now, so you guys can Go
I
ahead.
tell you one thing. I watched last week's show, Diane, with the
Yes.
astrologist. Whoa, what
Yes.
a wonderful show, Vanita
Yes.
and Diane.
Yes.
Excellent. I know that you're
Yes.
talking about the audience, our viewers here. I know they
Yeah.
got a lot from it, and so did
She's
I.
watching now. Most likely, she's definitely watching now. I'll tell her Yasi Turnbull. Yes, Korea Turnbull on Facebook. That's her. Astro Mama. Thank
Yes,
you. I'll
yes,
tell
yes,
her.
yes,
She's
yes.
watching now, though. But yeah, she's definitely intellectual, and she's right on point when it comes to that. Astrology. Definitely amazing woman.
I think it was Apple Crescent. She said she agreed with me regarding about the mask mandates. Thanks, Apple
Okay.
Crescent. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, it's a simple thing. It's not anything that's going inside of the body, so why not
Exactly.
just do it? Thank you for that shout out and support, Apple Crescent. All right, a
Okay,
lot of
so
folks are
hang on a
thankful.
second.
Susan Thomas is thankful for getting up every morning. Yes, yes, yes,
And another thing
yes,
about having a,
Susan.
a mask on, you don't have to always see how stuck on stupid people really is with their expressions.
Oh my goodness.
You see what? No, it
Okay,
Another
just
let me get your
eliminates
plus.
email. Okay, wait.
unnecessary flirtation. Say, let me swim. That's a good thing, though.
Another plus. Yes, thank you, Apple Crescent, for your well wishes for a good Thanksgiving. Certainly we'll do that over here. And we know Renita and Tommy, they're going to have a great Thanksgiving. All that food.
Definitely. That
I
Diane,
have to work.
food.
I'm going to have to work it off, though. Please don't even remind me. The workout is on the way.
work
Trust
it
me.
out. And tomorrow,
Friday.
forget about it.
Friday.
All right.
It's back when. Also, you guys don't forget about the detox cleanse. We have our every 3 months detox cleanse for 3 days.
Okay.
Actually, the third month we do it for 3 days, and it's going to be a very, very great experience. You can actually get your cleanse on miamiglowskin.com. Again, the detox cleanse.
That's
So please join us.
miamiglowskin.com.
The cleanse is where it's at. It's a colonic in a bottle. Okay, Diane, I'm putting
Okay.
your email up. Okay,
All right. Great.
Marlene.
I loved Susan Thomas, her remark. We all are Nita. I like that. It reminds me of we're all Negan. You know, it's my
Yeah.
show, The Walking Dead.
You know what? You know something? I mean, I'm getting ready to put your email in as well, Marlene. But did anyone, I haven't been, and I normally watch Dancing with the Stars. I missed the entire season. I think this was season 30. But Amani Shumpner, who played with the
Yes.
New York Knicks, he won.
Yes. Yes. Yes, he
I
did.
saw clips. Let me take my glasses off, my readers. My glasses. He can dance his
I didn't see his clips. Oh, wow.
Oh my, and I'm so mad because I was like, I normally watch it from beginning to end. I missed the entire season, but they actually won the ball.
Yes,
They
I
won the
did
ball.
see that.
But his wife
Wow.
is Tiana Taylor, who's also a great dancer and a
Yes.
performer and
Oh,
a singer.
Tiana Taylor, of course. Look at her.
I mean, but
Yeah.
he's a tall guy. He's an NBA player. He was able to hit moves that I said most NBA players that have gone on there weren't able to do.
Yeah, they're like Herman the Monster.
There you go. He was so great. And shout out and congratulations to Iman. Is it Iman Shumpner? Shumpner. Iman. Is it
Yes,
Iman
he
or
was
Iman?
great.
Imani Shumpner.
He was
He was
great.
great. Congratulations. And Dancing with the Stars. Tyra Banks. She's the host, and she was shouting. She was excited, screaming. But I'm going to go back and I'm actually going to just go back and just watch it because I'm so upset that I missed the entire season. I missed the whole thing. Then I just said, you know what? I'll see who wins. They were just saying he's going to win. He's going to win. He won. Yeah, Susan said
Wow.
Iman killed every dance. He was good. I know his wife and daughter were proud. Yeah, and the little girl, I think her name is Little Junie. She just danced. She's like a little spitting image of Tiana Taylor. And the whole family. I mean, it's just like an entertainer to the max.
Wow.
But who was really, I was like, God, this guy can really dance.
Wow.
This guy can really dance. I was just like, oh my gosh. So it was great to see. So Marlene, let me get your comment in here and your email. Oopsie. Okay, let's keep going. Wait a second. I thought I was good at this. I'm learning. Hang on a second. And wait, how do you do that?
But
Uh,
we definitely
okay, gotcha. Oh, Susan said, yes, she's just too cute. Yeah, she really is. Okay. And what about the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? OMG.
What time does it start? Is it 9 o'clock?
I don't know the exact time, but we need to just be on at like 8 a.m. Eastern time because I wish I was in New York City tomorrow watching that
wow,
parade.
and I'm just a train away. It's
You're
something
just
I'm
a
so
train
close
away.
there.
It's
Have you been,
100%.
Diane? Have you been?
Well, I well, I've been there before, but not since
Yes.
COVID. But I wanted
Right.
to go, but then again, now I don't like to really be in crowds too much, so I know,
Yeah, I could understand
But
that.
I'm just saying, I'm so close. I mean, the train station. I'm like, I could be there in like 40 minutes or less.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
growing up, I went so many years as a child, and it's just 100% open. Yes, last year it was
Yes.
virtual. That we were, watch it online. This year, come one, come all. They have about 6 new floats. It's 2.5 miles long. My alma mater, Hampton University, is leading the marching band. We are there
That's
in
nice.
Yes.
the Force. Hampton University will be there marching, and
The
the band
Force.
is the bomb, and the Force, and they
All
are
right,
going.
you've talked it up, Anita. I'm gonna have to watch it. All these
You're gonna have to
bands.
I
watch it.
know.
I've been there.
You're
I've,
gonna
I've
watch the
gone, but I'm
clips.
gonna watch tomorrow. I'm gonna
Yes.
watch tomorrow.
I was like, yes. I mean, they know what time it is. You know what? Who else was on there? But they
Renita
do have.
amped up.
They're going to have a total of 10 marching bands there. They're going to be a total of 10. So I don't know who the other 9 are, nor do I really care.
I'm
I
gonna
wish
watch
we could
just
be there
because of
too.
that. I think
Renita, I wish
Norfolk
I could get
might
a
be.
helicopter and fly Renita in there. Like, really. I would
Please
love
do,
to.
because I would just be marching right with them. I have my clarinet, but hey, I'll
Well,
just make sure that I
Oh,
am there. Okay, yeah. Ordered Tommy's dad book, Justice Will Be Served. It's available on Amazon
okay.
and it's at Barnes and Noble. Make
Wow.
sure you guys order that book. And we might be doing
Okay.
a little book read too. We do have something with the Super Cats and the Cupcakes. You guys are going to be joining that group. We're going to put something together and we'll talk about that after the show.
okay.
But it's something that we're going to really get moving along. We had started it. We read our first book, The Coffee Bean, and I'm ready to just like pick that up and move forward.
Yeah, I'm working on a short poetry book and my regular book on my story,
Okay.
my life. So
There
yeah,
you
I'm
go.
working on that.
Perfect.
I look forward to reading
Mm-hmm.
that, Diane.
Yes. And
Oh,
once you get the
okay.
book cover up, we'll be able to put these images up because
Okay.
we're working on some new editing perks that are coming up with this platform, which I'm happy about, Marlene. So yeah. Anything
Awesome.
else interesting on TV that you got anyone's been watching? I'm gonna put your email up.
Well, of course, I'm a BMF fan. Black Mafia family. Everything's
Okay.
good. But that's about wrapped up. I'm going to be watching, Sisters, because I'm a fan of Sisters show. That comes on Wednesdays. Tyler Perry, and let's see, that's like one of my two favorites.
Black
Good luck to
Mafia,
Marlene.
Black Mafia family. I've heard good things about it. I may check it out this weekend.
Oh,
I
it's
don't really
awesome, awesome.
okay, I'm gonna
Tasha
check it
Smith
out.
is the director. 50 Cent, he got that show along with Raising Cane, BMF. And then he got another show coming up too, and another one. And then like you said, he's about to buy Stars. So
Tommy's
he
coming
going
back.
up.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa. Tommy's coming back to power. His story. We've got Raising
It's gonna
Cane.
be the Tommy
That
story.
Oh
must be the other
yes.
one
Oh
too. So
yes.
that must be number 5.
Okay,
I
I'm
think
gonna
in
look for that.
February. I think in February. But now, as regards my favorite television show or a series,
Okay.
for me, it is The Walking Dead.
Oh my God.
The
Everybody
Walking
talks
I
Dead.
have
about The
never watched
Walking
an episode
Dead.
ever.
Me love Rick Grimes. Bring him back.
Wow.
Michonne, Daryl,
I can't get into
Carol.
scary movies.
Okay.
Oh, when I went to Atlanta, my family, we went on the Walking Dead tour. I posted some pictures on Facebook.
Saw that, Marlene.
Myself with the sword. I was Michonne Diane.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And I was so happy to take photos outside the walls of Alexandria.
Nice.
I
You know something? You're like you and another other person are Walking Dead like fanatics.
Number
I
one.
know.
Fanatics. I've never watched the show.
I'm
I
a fanatic.
never had a desire to watch it, Marlene.
I'm a fanatic. And as we say, you kill off Daryl, shh, we riot. And the fans, we're gonna woo. You can't do that. And Daryl has a dog. See, I'm excited now. Daryl has a dog. If anything happens to that dog, OMG, the fans, we're gonna blow it up.
Wow. Now is the new season coming back? When does the new season come back on?
February.
In February, okay. Yeah. So all you Walking Dead fans, watch out. You guys are going to be having dialogue with Marlene because she's the expert on Walking Dead.
Okay. But we're gonna make
she'll be leading that conversation.
Yeah, and if you're in the Atlanta area, no, in Georgia, you can watch the show. I wanted to go to a watch party.
Okay.
Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl, he owns a restaurant in Sonoy, Georgia. Him and Nick Natero, the one of the producers of the show, and they were having watch parties, and I was going to do it in December, but they're not having anything in December, so they come back on in February. It's my goal to get down to that restaurant and watch it with and watch it with other Walking Dead folks.
Susan Thomas says, "Oh my God, my daughter loves The Walking Dead." Yes,
I can't. I may have to start. I mean, the sci-fi thing, I'm not really a big fan of. Like that whole, I don't know. I just
it's not sci-fi. It's survival.
It's survival. So it's like the Thrones. The Thrones. What is that show called?
It's more than what it appears.
Really? Okay, I do like survivor shows and movies. You know, survival of the fittest. So I may watch it. I mean, to me, it just seemed like it was sci-fi, futuristic. I could maybe watch a movie, but a series, I was like, no. So you're convincing me, like you're really piquing my interest.
It's more than gore
with
the zombies. It's about survival. It's about trust. It's about love. It's about what would you do if you were in this position? How far does your loyalty extend? Will you pull back? Will you kill to survive? What boundaries will you cross? The whole thing.
Wow. All right. Well, we're gonna have maybe we'll do a watch party and watch and weigh in and talk about it. I mean, Marlene is like really selling me on this. So it's like I have a friend that I'm friends with on Facebook, a very good friend of mine. He lives, eats, sleeps Walking Dead.
Kind of reminds me of the Game of Thrones when they used to talk about that.
The Game of Thrones. That's the show that I was thinking about. But wow. Okay. So we're going to have to look forward to that in February. And again, BMF, that was my show. The season finale came on Sunday and it was a really great, I think there were 6 or 8 episodes. It was great. It was based on a real life situation. A couple of, guys who made it, with money that wasn't so clean, but they rose and they had morals, loyal, values, but then there was a demise and they're telling their story. And 50 Cent told the story and it was an amazing cast and direction and also production was amazing. So if you can check it out, watch BMF.
BMF.
It was great. Family. So I loved it. I really did. Big Meech. Hallelujah.
Big Meech. Yes, and look, the father. Oh my God, the father's character.
Have you seen all the memes about him?
Money.
All I can say is there are a lot of memes. If you guys have been watching it, the memes are hilarious. But
I like now that they're showing more of the African American stuff, so we can see the culture itself because it's been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? And even for our kids to be prepared for the coming of the LBG, whatever I said it right.
LBGQ, yeah.
So anyway, I'm just saying it's more better for them to see the culture now and respect. It's just awesome feeling to see a Black doctor and to see a Black family and to see everything productive and even Hispanics or whatever your nationality is. It's just good to see the diversity that we're seeing now.
There's a show called Our Kind of People. Right. Yeah. and
They even got shows for midgets too.
oh
Okay.
well we know that we've
They
seen
got
that
their own
show
production. They got their own reality show.
on reality show.
It's a
There was a
beautiful
book.
thing. They've been doing that, but I know I'm just saying, like, I like the diversity now.
Yeah, I mean, and it's all coming,
Yeah.
right up forth in front of us so we could see it. Different diversities, different ways of exploring, what we can all relate to. And as I could just go really quickly, a book that was called Our Kind of People, based on families going up to Martha's Vineyard on the coast and on the island of Boston, and
Okay.
it reflects, the living, visitors, vacationers, people who live there, and it's a full
Mm-hmm.
show revolved around it. It's on Fox. I haven't watched it in a while,
Okay.
but it's called, and it was a book that was titled Our Kind of People. Actually, Tommy's
Okay.
mother had given me a signed copy of the author, and
Mm-hmm.
it's now a show based on it. But I'm very behind on a lot of the episodes, so I have to catch up.
I'm
But
gonna
Okay.
watch that.
the premise is really
Our
good. So
kind
it
of
just shows
people.
you a different side of
Beautiful.
our people. So a lot of times
Beautiful.
people don't even know about what's going on, in different parts of the country. And as you know, Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, all that there is a whole nother world, and it's great, and I love it. I was brought up going, to Martha's Vineyard, and again, it's just relatable, and I'm glad it's being exposed, to what
I am too.
in terms of the culture.
I am too.
Yeah.
Renita, I went to Martha's Vineyard with my college alumni
Oh,
maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and
okay.
I enjoyed it so much. And I remember
I
Mhm.
want to have that experience as well.
I went on an
Oh,
You
African
must.
American tour, and I have a book. I'll bring it out next time
Okay.
regarding the African American experience, which is it in
yeah.
Right.
Martha's Vineyard.
It's a
Old
lot of
school.
history there, especially through the slave trade, actually
Yeah,
going through
exactly.
Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of how, the inkwell was separated. And if you go there even today, you'll see the inkwell and why it's called the inkwell, and how the
Wow.
how the entire island was separated, but now it's integrated, more than anything else. And everyone wants to come to certain parts of the vineyard. But again, there's a lot of history behind it, and it's a culture. And I'm glad more and more people are getting exposure to it at a young age,
Mhm.
because it,
Mhm.
it is something that our kind of our people,
Right.
we're part of, and need to know history in all parts of the country, whether it be South, North, East, Midwest, or West. So we bring a lot to the table. But that's just a new show that I kind of glimpsed on, and I wanted to just bring that to the chat and bring it to the show. So
Thank you.
there you go.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Yes. So yes, China Black, everyone is, we're gonna definitely try to have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we hope
Yes.
you have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well.
Yes.
Marlene, can you tell us something? I know you've been working and you've been doing a lot of community work within the last week, and I talked about it at the very top of the show. What's going on? What have you been up to?
Well, just my work with the community and books. As you know, I'm a large proponent of literacy, of course, being a kindergarten teacher, and how
Mm-hmm.
important literacy is to just all of us. So anyway, thanks for asking. Last week,
Yeah.
I delivered some books to the Y and to a success center here in Newark, and
Okay.
specifically to the homeless shelter in the Y. Because when you're going through bad times or
Mm-hmm.
difficult times, sometimes a book, you want to escape. And you
Yes.
want to escape in a positive way. I mean, you don't always want to think about, oh, I'm in this shelter. If you can read a good book,
Mm-hmm.
just to make you feel better. So that's what I did. I brought some books to the Y for fifth
Nice.
graders, novels, and then some other books to the centered more towards adult reading at
Okay.
the Success Center. So,
Thank you.
and in my classroom, as I said, the children were giving. We made a presentation to the principal
Okay.
yesterday with our canned goods and so forth. I
Nice.
just wanted the children to have that experience of giving.
Giving. This is a season. This is a season.
Mhm.
Give back where you can. Volunteer. There are several food banks, food drives, shelters, soup kitchens. We did one a few weeks ago with the HBCU consortium. I think I mentioned that on our last show. But again, you feel good. you're helping other people feel good, fill their their refrigerators, fill their tables, fill their their whole dinner platforms and plethora of different types of foods that they can have during the holiday season. So
Yeah, and paying
yeah.
it back, because definitely I know that we all can relate or
Hmm.
remember a time when we needed assistance,
Of course.
and
Always.
so I'm giving back,
Yes.
because someone gave to me. So
Hmm.
it's a circle. And as you say, Diane, about energy, it's vibration, it's all circular.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give back
Paying forward.
service like you give back into, like you give gifts, and you give things that are more important to gifts. You got the tangible and the intangible. So I always
Absolutely.
say it's important to never make nobody feel like you have to give something you don't have. It's just the
Right.
meaning of what you do. You give them from your heart, and you giving them. You can do something else. Like you can go help somebody elderly clean their home,
Right.
or do
Yes.
something constructive, other than that, to help someone else,
Giving time.
so
Giving
I do
time.
that where I may spend time with people, and and not be like, okay, I'm going to charge you by the hour, by the minute.
Right.
But I was just helping a grieving mother who lost her son on October 31st. It got hit by a car. She didn't
Wow.
expect this. He was 36 years old. She's 72 years old.
Wow.
And I was helping her with the funeral arrangements and different things, and being supportive to her.
Nice.
And it just felt good, because even though I couldn't give her any physical donation, no money,
Sure.
I mean, not, donation as far as money, I
Mm-hmm.
was able to help her in other ways. And she was more grateful to that than anything. And that's what I said. Sometimes you could do all you can for people and don't have to give them a dime, but
That's
you can
right.
Right.
donate your time, your energy, and your craft. Like what you can do
Absolutely.
good, cook good, whatever,
There
mop,
you
clean,
go.
whatever. So just
This
remember, you always got other stuff to do outside of buying a Gucci
other
bag.
financial, absolutely.
But I'm just saying, I like
This is
Gucci
a
bags.
feel
So,
good season, and everyone should
yeah.
feel good and feel
Mhm.
full. Feel full with
That
giving,
makes me feel
feel full
good.
with receiving, be appreciative, and know that we all can use a helping hand. No one's exempt. No one's
Exactly.
exempt. So, well, ladies, this has been a great show. I am very, very feeling
Yes.
good. My energy is up. I'm feeling great.
Mine is up
Mhm.
And I
too.
know
Go
that
cook
our
that.
audience is feeling great. Thank you, all of the viewers that have watched our show and hung out with us today. The cupcakes, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
We want
Appreciate
everyone to
you.
have a safe, a blessed Thanksgiving Day tomorrow. And we will
Be
definitely see you
blessed.
back
Happy
here on
Thanksgiving.
Sunday. We love you. And we
Love
just want you
you.
to rock out with us, because we'll be back with more hot topics, more things are going on. And we're going to talk about how we're feeling after Thanksgiving. And hopefully
All
you're
right.
feeling good
Woo!
too. So again, thank you everybody for joining us. We are the Cupcakes, and we
Yes.
are meeting in the powder room, where we don't sip the tea. Nope, we don't drink the tea, but we cut the cake, and we what? We eat
Eat
it
Eat
it
that
too.
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 Thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we will see you on Sunday.
Good
Good
night,
night.
all.
Good
Bye,
night, all. Be
everybody.
safe.
All
Have a happy
right.
Thanksgiving.